Hello there, my friends. Welcome to my training for today. Today we are going to be looking at ankara auto gele. So sometimes you have clients that just have this ankara vashrebi and they want the same ankara as their head tie. So we have to work for them. So we started by making base. If you're a regular person here, already know my measurement for cross base, that it is 17. All right, but because this is ankara and not ashoke, we are going to use 17 by 20, so that by the time you finish creating the pleat, you can get something as wide as what I have. All right, so that is for the pleat for the base. Then we are going to have the top twist, because when you see the video now, you see that there is a twist on top. All right, so that's what is in my hand now. That top twist is about 8, like 8 width, and then length can be between 25 to 30, so that it can go around the head. All right, so we sew it close, turn it over, and then we are going to add chest wadding to it, or foam. We are going to add chest wadding or foam to it. All right, the length that is showing there is because I actually wanted to twist it together, but later I changed my mind. So 25 and 30 is okay. You don't need to do above that, so that you don't waste your fabric. Then we are going to cover the back. So to cover the back, I need a double material, so that it will be thick. So that's why I say that this material is on a fold. So you can have like 28 by like 14 into 2 will be 28 too. So 28 by 28 to cover the back, because we will fold it into 2. Then we are going also to need a portion that we will use to create the part you see that is standing at the back. We need a different portion for that one. And then we need handle. We need the part that we are going to use to tie it. We are going to add handle to the back, and then this is the one that we will use to create the rose like design at the back of the twist. This one is not difficult, so I'm not really focusing on it. So to create the rose like design, you can take any height. It can be 14 by 20. So when you fold 14 into 2, it will give you 7. If you don't like it too high, you can do 10 by 20. When you fold it into 2, it will give you 5. If you don't like that, you can do 6, that is 12 by 20. When you fold it into 2, you get 6. But the most important thing is that by the time you are going to gather it together like this, you will need something to be underneath, so that it will have a kind of firm look. So you can add, for instance, the big size of crinoline, or you can add chest wadding, or you can add breast tube. Anything you want to add is a thing of choice. So we are going to go ahead to focus on the most important part of this video, which has to do with fixing this chest wadding on the part I'm going to use for the twisting. This twisting is not a double twist, the normal one we know, that we will now fold 2 equal material and start to twist. This time we are going to roll it. It's going to be in rolling. I told you I took 40 something because I wanted to twist, but I saw that let me just do something different, so I decided to roll. All right, so it is even because of this rolling that I'm making this video, because sometimes it's very difficult to do this rolling. Sometimes when some people do this rolling, you will not even see it. It will not show. All right, and it needs to show. So that's why I took time to prepare this video, so that you can see how you can go about the rolling. All right, so now that we have our chest wadding, the thick size of chest wadding inside, we are just going to roll it the way you see me doing now. What I did was to roll and sew along on the turban, but you can roll separately. That is, you just keep rolling and sewing. because when you sew it, it will help to keep it in place. But whenever you are sewing, you have to pass your needle through the material. That is, you need needle to hold it down, but the sewing must not show. This is where the trick is. All right, the sewing must not show on your twist, so it has to be hidden. So every movement of the thread is going to be inside of your rolling. All right, so it's going to be passing through. It will come out at some point, go back inside, but that is how it will move until you finish the sewing. And again, one thing is this: if you are rolling and sewing directly like this pattern I'm doing, because I did two different patterns of sewing first, before, that is, I roll it and sew first before fixing it to the turban. Then that was why, if you look at the video, you see that you see some embellishments and some glitters on it, because I have to first of all roll, fix those embellishments and glitters before I sew it on the turban. But if you want to do this design, which is the plain design of rolling directly, it's sort of technical. I will try to explain. When you are rolling, there is the extent you will roll your gele, or should I say your turban, will not be able to fix flat on the head. That is because it's going to start taking the turn of your twists. So you really just have to be careful about that, because by the time you are twisting very hard and you are sewing, twisting with all your muscle and all the power and might you have, by the time you are through, you'll find out that the base will not relax. So when you twist softly. You twist it softly, as in it's going to twist but not with your muscle. It's going to twist not with your power and might. You just like turn it softly and so, because the more energy you apply in twisting, it will raise it up from the base, and you will not like the result safe. You then, maybe some of you start sending me text message, ma, try to do it and I did not get it. If you try to do it and you don't get it, then lose it. All right, lose it. That's why you are practicing. Anything you are practicing is not permanent, so you practice and say that, oh, I did something wrong, maybe I'm doing something wrong, then you go back and repeat the process. All right, so that's it. Okay, so after fixing this and knowing that it is well relaxed, I will just go ahead and then fix the back folding. I've showed you how to fold it, so I'm not going to go back on that. We're going to just fix the back folding to it, and before you know it, we are done. It's as easy as that. Turban is easy to make. With creative ends, turban is very easy to make. Just follow us, subscribe to our channel. The most interesting thing is that Madam Creative Ends always answer questions, and whenever you take my numbers from my channel and you chat me up, I always respond to you, and that is why this place is a community you don't want to miss. It is like no other. Just join us. It's like you are having a teacher you are not paying. All right, just join us. I respond to your questions so that you can do your work and get what you are doing well. Your ability to do what you are doing well gives me joy. All right, when I see the work of some persons and they say, madam, I watched your video and I made this, I just say, wow, so easy, you know. So that's just it. Just please subscribe to our channel and keep following us. Hit on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload new videos. I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much. This is the end result. Bye. I will see you next time. Do take care.